Hello, everyone, and welcome to our channel, Easy English Podcast. We're so happy you're here today. I'm Mike.
And I'm Emma. Today, we have a very useful and simple topic for you.
Yes, today we are talking about daily routines, the things you do every day.
Why is this important? Because daily routines are one of the most common topics in everyday English.
You talk about your routine at work, with friends, with teachers, everywhere.
If you can talk about your daily routine, you can start real conversations in English.
So stay with us, listen carefully, and practice speaking with us today.
And if you enjoy learning English in a simple and friendly way,
Please like this episode and subscribe to our channel.
your support helps us reach and help more English learners like you.
All right, let's get started and talk about daily routines.
All right, Mike, now that we've introduced the topic, let's jump into a real conversation.
Yes, we will show you how to talk about a typical day in simple, natural English.
Exactly. This is the kind of conversation you can have with coworkers, classmates, or even new friends.
So, Emma, let me ask you a very common question. What does a typical day look like for you?
Good question. Okay, I will answer like I'm talking to a friend. On a typical weekday, I wake up around 6:30 a.m.
Wow, that's early.
Yeah, I'm a morning person. After I wake up, the first thing I do is check my phone, just for a few minutes.
I think a lot of people do that.
Yes! Then I get out of bed, brush my teeth, and wash my face. After that, I make a cup of coffee.
Coffee is very important.
Very important. While I drink my coffee, I usually listen to a short podcast or some soft music.
Nice, so you start your day calmly.
I try to. Around 7:30, I eat breakfast. I usually have something simple like eggs and toast or oatmeal.
Do you cook every morning?
Not always. If I'm in a hurry, I just grab a banana and go.
That sounds realistic.
After breakfast, I get dressed and get ready for work. I leave the house around 8:15.
How do you get to work?
I usually drive, but sometimes I take the bus if traffic is bad.
Okay, so that's your morning. What about your workday?
I start work at 9 a.m. I usually check my emails first and make a to-do list for the day.
That's a good habit.
Thanks. Then I work on different tasks, writing, planning lessons, and recording podcast episodes.
Sounds busy.
It is, but I enjoy it. Around 12:30, I take a lunch break.
What do you usually do for lunch?
Sometimes I bring lunch from home, and sometimes I eat out with coworkers.
Do you like to relax during lunch or stay busy?
I like to relax. I usually eat, chat with coworkers, or take a short walk.
That's healthy.
After lunch, I go back to work until about 5 p.m.
And what happens after work?
After work, I usually feel tired, so I like to unwind.
Unwind. That means relax.
Exactly. I might go for a walk, do some light exercise, or watch a TV show.
Do you cook dinner?
Yes, most days. I cook dinner around 7 p.m. I try to eat something healthy, but not too complicated.
Same here.
After dinner, I clean up, then spend some time reading or preparing for the next day.
Do you study or practice English in the evening?
Of course. I usually review notes or read something in English before bed.
That's a great routine.
Thanks. I usually go to bed around 10:30 or 11 p.m.
All right, now it's my turn. Emma, ask me about my typical day.
Okay, Mike. What's your typical day like?
Well, my day is a little different from yours. I wake up around 7 a.m.
That's still pretty early.
Yeah, I'm not a morning person, so I need time to wake up. First, I hit the snooze button twice.
Only twice?
Okay, maybe 3 times. After I finally get up, I brush my teeth, take a quick shower, and get dressed.
Do you eat breakfast?
Sometimes, if I'm hungry, I eat cereal or yogurt. If not, I just have coffee.
Coffee again.
Always coffee. I start work at 9:30 a.m. I work from home, so I don't commute.
That's nice.
It is. I spend my day in meetings, answering messages, and working on projects.
Do you take breaks?
I try to. Around 1 p.m., I take a lunch break and step away from my computer.
Good idea.
In the afternoon, I finish my work tasks and usually stop working around 6 p.m.
And your evening?
In the evening, I like to relax. I cook dinner, watch YouTube, or talk with friends.
Do you have a bedtime routine?
Not really, but I try to go to bed before midnight.
All right, listeners, did you notice something?
Emma and I have different routines, but we use the simple present tense to talk about habits.
Exactly. Words like I wake up, I go to work, I eat dinner, these are very important.
And you don't need difficult words to describe your day.
Next, we will break this down and teach you useful phrases step by step.
So, stay with us. We're just getting started.
Now that you have heard a real conversation about a typical day, it's time to focus on the key vocabulary and phrases you need for daily routines.
Yes, these are words and phrases you will use every single day when speaking English.
Let's start with the morning. In English, we use simple verbs to talk about what we do after waking up.
For example, we say wake up to talk about opening our eyes in the morning, and get up when we leave the bed.
Then we often say brush my teeth, wash my face, and take a shower to talk about getting clean.
After that, we usually say get dressed, which means putting on our clothes.
A very common phrase is, the first thing I do is. This helps you start your routine naturally.
And to connect actions, you can say after that.
Next comes breakfast and leaving the house.
You might say have breakfast or make coffee if you eat at home.
If you don't have much time, you can say grab something to eat.
Then we say leave the house and go to work or school.
If time is short, a useful sentence is, I'm in a hurry.
During the day, we talk about work and activities.
We often say start work, check emails, and make a to-do list.
To rest a little, we say take a break, and for food, have lunch.
A helpful phrase here is, I usually. This shows something you do often.
You can also use words like always, often, sometimes, and never to talk about habits.
In the evening, the routine changes.
We say finish work and go home.
At home, many people cook dinner and eat dinner.
After that, we like to relax or unwind.
A nice way to start a sentence is in the evening.
At night, we talk about preparing to sleep.
First, we say get ready for bed.
Then we often brush our teeth again.
Next, we go to bed, which means getting into bed.
And finally, we fall asleep, which means we start sleeping.
You can also say, I try to talk about a goal or habit.
Remember, you don't need long or difficult sentences.
Short, clear sentences are perfect for everyday English.
Next, we will help you practice talking about your own daily routine.
Get ready to talk about your day. All right, now it's time for a guided speaking practice. Don't worry, this is calm, slow, and pressure-free.
Yes, you don't need to be perfect. Just listen, think, and speak naturally in your own way. You can speak out loud or quietly in your mind.
Let's begin with your morning routine. Think about this question. What time do you usually wake up? Take a moment. Picture your morning. Now describe it in a simple sentence. Maybe something like, I wake up at...
Good. Now think about the first thing you do after waking up. What is the first thing you do in the morning? Do you check your phone, brush your teeth, make coffee? Say one simple sentence about that.
Great job! Now let's move to the middle of your day. What do you usually do during the day? Think about work, school, or staying at home. Do you work on a computer, study, talk to people? Try to explain your day using I usually.
Nice. Now let's think about lunch. When do you eat lunch and what do you usually eat? You don't need details, just a simple sentence is enough.
Now let's move to the evening. What do you do after work or school? Do you go home, cook dinner, relax and watch TV? Imagine your evening and describe it in one sentence.
Good. Now think about how you relax. How do you unwind in the evening? Maybe you listen to music. Maybe you watch videos. Maybe you spend time with family. Say one sentence about how you relax.
Now let's gently move to nighttime. What time do you usually go to bed? Do you go to bed early or stay up late? Try to say, I usually go to bed at...
Excellent. Now let's put everything together in your mind. Can you describe your full day, from morning to night, in a few simple sentences? No rush, no stress. Your English does not need to be perfect.
The most important thing is that you are thinking and speaking in English.
That's how fluency grows, step by step, day by day.
Next, we'll share easy tips to talk about your daily routine more confidently.
You're doing great. Keep going.
We are going to share some simple but powerful tips to help you talk about your daily routine in English more clearly and confidently.
Yes, many learners know words, but they feel stuck when they talk about their day. These tips will help you sound more natural, even as a beginner.
First tip, use time words. Time words help your listener understand your day easily.
Examples of time words are in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, at night.
For example, instead of saying many long sentences, you can say, in the morning, I wake up at 7. In the afternoon, I work or study. At night, I relax and go to bed.
This makes your English clear and organized.
Our second tip is to use frequency words like usually, sometimes, often, always. These words are very common in daily English.
For example, I usually wake up early. I sometimes drink coffee in the morning. I often watch TV in the evening.
You don't need perfect grammar. These words help your listener understand your habits.
Many learners think long sentences sound better, but that's not true.
Short sentences are strong and clear.
Many learners think long sentences sound better. For example, every single day when I wake up, I try to think about many things that I need to do.
But long sentences can be confusing and hard to follow. It's much better to keep it short and clear.
Say simple sentences like this. I wake up early. I get ready. I go to work. See the difference? Each sentence is one idea only, so your listener can understand you easily. Short sentences are strong, clear, and natural, even for beginners.
Simple English is good English.
When you talk about your daily routine, always use the present simple tense. Words like, I wake up, I go, I eat, I work.
For example, I wake up at 6. I eat breakfast at home. I go to bed at 10.
This tense is perfect for daily routines.
To make your English more interesting, add one feeling.
Words like happy, tired, busy, relaxed.
For example, I work all day and I feel tired. In the evening, I feel relaxed.
This helps your listener connect with you.
Many learners try to translate from their language to English. That can slow you down.
Instead, think in small English ideas.
Not perfect, not fancy, just clear.
Fluency comes from practice, not perfection.
This is a big one. Talk to yourself in English.
When you wake up, say, I am waking up now. When you eat, say, I am eating lunch.
This builds confidence every day.
So let's review quickly. To talk about your day in English, use time words, use usually and sometimes, keep sentences short, use present simple tense, add one feeling, think simple, practice every day.
You don't need advanced English to talk about your daily routine. You just need consistent practice.
Next, we will help you reflect and speak more confidently about your own daily life.
You are doing great. Stay with us.
Today, we talked about how to describe your daily routine in English. You learned how to talk about your day using clear, simple sentences.
Let's recap together. You learned to use time words like in the morning, in the afternoon, and at night. Use frequency words like usually and sometimes. Keep your sentences short and clear. Use the present simple tense, and add one feeling to make your English more natural.
Now comes the fun part, the speaking challenge. Here's your challenge for today.
Try to talk about your day using 5 simple sentences. For example, I wake up at 7. I usually eat breakfast at home. I work or study during the day. In the evening, I relax. At night, I go to bed early.
You can say it out loud at home, in your room, or even quietly to yourself.
And if you feel confident, write your daily routine in the comments below. Just simple English, no pressure.
Remember, fluency grows when you practice a little every day.
Thank you so much for listening to Podcast Easy English today.
You did an amazing job practicing how to talk about your daily routine in English.
If you enjoyed this episode, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us reach more English learners like you.
And don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new episode.
We can't wait to learn with you again.
See you next time. Bye for now.